Hi guys, I know this isn't John Doe. I'm his friend from Dueling Network. We had an idea that I could do some videos for him since I'm out of school, and I've always wanted to make some YouTube videos. So this is my first attempt, and for my first video, I'm gonna give you guys our Heraldic Beast deck profile. I do have all these cards in real life, so if you want to see some real life deck profiles of these, um, just let me know. I'll most likely have my in real life deck profiles more updated than my Dueling Network ones. But all right, let's get into the deck profile. One Blackwing Zephyr is the elite. It's a level 4 dark. It's pretty decent attack. It lets you return a face-up card. I combine it when I have like an Iale on the field, and I can just special summon the Iale again, or I combine it with Call the Haunted. 3 Evil Swarm Mandragora, since it came out in Hidden Arsenal 7, and it has a pretty good effect. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon it from your hand. And I think in this format, your opponent's always going to have more monsters than you on the field, so this is a pretty viable card. And obviously, it's level 4. 2 Evil Swarm Thunderbirds. When I bought some Hidden Arsenal 7 packs, like I actually pulled one, and then a few days later, my friend pulled another one, and he didn't seem to want it because he didn't have any decks that it could just fit one Thunderbird in, and so he traded it to me. I put it in here because it's pretty good. When a card or an effect is activated, you can banish it. Then the next time I face it comes back and it gains 300, so it becomes 1950, and that's pretty beefy to get over. Gores is Gores. It stops OTKs, and I like Gores. There's not much else to say about it. If you're playing Heraldic Beast, you need to run 3 Heraldic Beast Aberconway. When you have it and another Aberconway in the graveyard, you can banish one Aberconway to target any Heraldic Beast monster in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. That includes Aberconway himself, though I don't know why you would want to do that. I've done it sometimes just to get a monster on board. I play 3 Heraldic Beast Basilisk. It's a nasty monster that you can just set, and if your opponent attacks into it, it kills their monster after damage calculation. And the effect does work if you set it, because it gets flipped face up and then it activates after damage calculation. I played 2 Heraldic Bestiale. I was playing 3 in one of my older builds. I can't remember which one it was, but I like 2 Iale instead of 3 because it's less of a dead draw, and I usually like to combine it with the Reborn card, and if I have another Heraldic Beast in the hand, I can summon Reborn and then special, and then go into something like Shockmaster. If you're playing Heraldic Beast, you also need to play. You know, not play. You also need to play triple Heraldic Beast Leo. It's 2000 attack, level 4. When he's normal summoned, he dies during the end phase, and then you add one Heraldic Beast monster from your deck to your hand. However, anytime no matter how he gets into the graveyard, you always get his effect. However, his effect only applies once per turn. Then I play 2 Heraldic Beast Twin-Headed Eagle. I was playing 1, but after I used one effect, I would always see that another Xyz monster could always use more materials, and most of the other cards that were in filler were dead. So I put in a second one. It's been doing pretty good. And then for a rank 3 engine, I just play 2 tour guides from the underworld. All right, for the spells, we have triple advanced heraldry art. Um, it's an instant XYZ card. You target 2 heraldic beast monsters in the graveyard, special summon them to the field, and then as soon as heraldry art resolves, you instantly XYZ summon. So it's instantly any rank for XYZ. That's a generic one. Dark Hole. One enemy controller. I put this in case I have a dead Iale in hand, or I can summon Zephyros, tribute it off, take a monster, and then bounce back something else to get Zephyros back onto the field, and then go for an XYZ play. And also, it's also pretty nasty with Leo. If I summon Leo and it gets targeted by Compulse, or they respond with Bottomless, I can chain enemy controller. I got a free search, and I take their monster. One Foolish Burial. If you get this first turn, always send Leo. If you're having trouble getting like an Aberconway in the graveyard, or you need to get another Heraldic Beast back, you ditch Aberconway. Sometimes you can ditch Zephyros the Elite, though you don't have that many face-up cards you want to return to the hand except for Call the Haunted. Sometimes you can even Foolish Twin-Headed Eagle just to get its effect off. Heavy Storm. Heraldry Reborn, the name says it all. You target one Heraldic Beast monster in the graveyard and special summon it. It's a monster reborn for Heraldic Beasts, and it's unfair. The regular monster reborn for everything else. 2 MSTs. One Call the Haunted. I was playing 2 at one point. But I like 1. Usually if you open up Leo with Call the Haunted, you'll most likely get 2 searches off of it. And it's really good. because you can summon Leo, set Call the Haunted, Leo dies, get a search. Your opponent's turn, they amnesty or heavy storm, chain Call the Haunted, get Leo back, and then you get another search off. 2 Compulse. I'm seeing Compulse is pretty good this format, other than over Fiendish Chain, because Fiendish Chain just negates the monster's effect and prevents from attacking, but the monster is still on the field. That's the only problem. And then your opponent can heavy storm or MST, and then their monster is free to go ham all over you. And so Compulse actually gets rid of it. 1 heraldry change. When I first made this deck, I was playing 3. Then I put it down to 2, and now I'm playing 1. It's okay at 1. It gets off a lot. If you open it plus Leo, it's pretty good. If you open it plus Leo and Call the Haunted, you're pretty much set to go for a lot of plays. 1 warning, I don't like Solemn Judgment in any of my decks. If you see Solemn Judgment in my deck, I really probably only needed a filler card, and it will most likely be replaced within the next deck profile or 2. And then I played 2 Trapstone for this deck because traps really hurt Heraldic Beasts if you get bottomless or something. I am thinking of putting in Return from a Different Dimension in here, but I think that would probably be for more of possibly a macro build, if that's even possible. For the extra deck, I play 1 Abyss Dweller. 2 level 4 stops effects that activate in the grave controlled by your opponent. I don't really see it as good for 1700. I wish it was actually a little bit stronger, maybe 19 or 2000. However, I am thinking of putting in 10 Goldfish in here just to help spam the rank 4 or spam level 4 monsters. So I'll try and see what I can do with this deck to edit it with the 10 Goldfish. 1 Evil Storm Thanatos. He requires 2 level 4 dark monsters, and your dark monsters are the triple Mandragora, the 1 Blackwing Zephyrus, the Elite, and the 2 Evil Storm Thunderbirds. He's okay. I put him in here just as a filler for now. I see that he's pretty good because he requires 2 level 4 darks. However, you only play 6, but he can become unaffected by other monster effects. So, say your opponent has a Grand Mole and you just want to run over that. Some generics are Gemini Pearl, Kachikochi Dragon. He has the BLS attack twice effect. Except he's only 2100. You attack, detach material, and then attack again. Lightning Chidori. You really only make it off of advanced heraldry art, or unless you open double Aberconway and one doesn't seem to die after you summon the other one. Maestro Shockmaster. For a tour guide target, we have number 20 Giga Brilliant. I put Giga Brilliant here because I finally obtained one, and I actually like it. When it's summoned, it can instantly go up to 2100, and it can pump up your other monsters that you have on the field if you get Tour Guide late game. You imagine a Shockmaster at 26, Maestro at 21, Gemini Pearl at 29. You can pump your Abyss Dweller up to 2000, or pump up your Utopia to 2800. Then that's pretty hard to get over still. And then for the rest of the XYZs I play, number 39 Utopia. It's generic. It's okay. Number 69 Heraldry Crest. I actually don't own one in real life. This is the only card in the deck that I don't actually have. I plan on obtaining 2, one for my collection binder, then one for this deck. 2 number 8 Heraldic King Genome Heritage. This card loves to copy other face-up XYZ monsters. It's probably one of the best XYZ monsters if you're playing Heraldic Beast and you're facing an XYZ heavy deck, and it's a really nasty card. Number C39 Utopia Ray, just for Utopia. It's okay. I could probably replace this with something else. And then no deck is complete without Photon Papal Operative. And then for another target, I have Wind Up Zenmates if I get targeted first turn. Some other cards that could have been put in here are probably like Black Ship of Corn. I only own 2, and currently 1's in my collection book, and then 1 is in another deck that I'm using. I don't like bouncing my cards around because then I tend to forget which deck it's in, and then if I plan on going to like something like a regional or something, I don't want to be searching up half the night for just 1 card. Alright guys, that's my Heraldic Beast deck profile. I'm going to see if I can have some fun duels with it. Tell me what you guys think about the deck. What do you think I should change? Anything I can add? I actually think it's pretty good. This build's been working out pretty well. Alright, so I will catch you guys later.